Hi guys, my name is Benga and you are probably watching my second video on JavaScript and my first video on Node.js. In 2009, JavaScript came to me and was like, Benga, have you seen my second son or my first son at that time or any other son at that time, Node.js? And I was like, no. And but today I can say I'm a Node.js developer. So what is Node.js? Node.js is an open source cross-platform JavaScript runtime environment for web applications, meaning you can use Node.js to create web applications. In fact, it is being used to create Cordova applications now. So in this tutorial, I will be introducing you guys to Node.js, how to start up with Node.js, how to create basic web servers with Node.js. Okay, so let's do this. So you would need to set up the Node.js environment on your computer system, and then to do that, just you need to open any browser of your type. I'll be using Firefox. Then type in nodejs.org/en/downloads. Then you get to see this page. Then you can just download any one based on the capability of your computer system. I'm actually using a 64-bit Windows operating system, so in my case I'll need to click on 64 bits and the download will start automatically. So after you must have downloaded your setup, I want you to install it normally by just clicking the yes and skipping the whole copyright stuff. So after that, I would need you to um, after the download, then you need to add node.js to your environmental variables. Then to do that, it's actually very simple. um, the only thing you need to do is go to your program files, go to your programs files, because node.js would probably have been installed there. Go to your program files x86. Then check for the node.js folder. Then you can right click on any of these and check the properties. After checking the properties, just copy. You need to copy the location. After copying the location, I want you to go to this PC, um, click on the computer, then click on system properties. Then you get to see advanced system settings. If you're using Windows 8 or Windows 10, I'm not really sure of Windows 7, you should see the same you should be seeing the same screen as all the screen that has appeared on this in this video rather. So click on environment variables, then look for the path property, then click on edit. Okay, after clicking on edit, you should see some bunch of stuff depending on what you have in your system. So the only thing you need to do is to click on edit, click on new, and then paste what you copied. But in my case, I wouldn't be doing this because I already have that all set up here. So in your case, you need to click on new and paste it. Then after pasting it, click OK, and then OK, and then OK. Then to check it, if node.js is properly installed, you need to open your command prompt. So we'll type cmd. Okay, so you need to enter or type node and press enter. So if you should see something like an error like node.js is not a recognized command or any of that Windows error bullshit, then you should know that it's not properly installed on your computer system. Then you need to go through the process once again or twice again, depending on how long it takes actually, but it won't take you a very long time. So if it shows you this, you are ready to go. You can run commands right from the cmd, but this is not our main target. We actually want to create our server or our hello world example. So to do that, um, I have created a folder on my desktop called node, and the folder contains two files: an index.html page and a server.js page. So you could probably create those two. Also, the index.html would be the one the user would see that says the hello blah 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 blah, and the server.js would actually be the scripts that contains our node.js code and would actually act as our server. So I'm actually using Notepad plus plus as my IDE. So this is my basic index.html page. I'll be adding title to it that says hello world, and I'll be adding a body tag the hello to me node node js making me go gaga. So our main target is actually to our main target is actually to serve this web page using our server. If you are coming from a PHP background, I know you must have been wondering why we are not using WAMP or XAMPP server. This is because in nodeJs we don't use Apache servers such as WAMP or XAMPP. You actually create servers yourself using the HTTP node core module. So in this case, in our first node.js example, we'll be using two core node modules, node module file system, which we shortened as FS, and the core node module HTTP. So these core node modules are actually modules that are being shipped and packed with node.js. So I would say fs is equals to require fs. So what this require function actually does is it's importing the fs module, which contains scripts into our server.js script. So I would also import the http core module by using the same require http. So to create servers in node.js, you would have to use the http core module. So to do that, you need to call http.create server by using this http.create server, and you need to pass it a callback function that takes two arguments, request and response. So the request handles all requests that are coming into the page, such as someone is making a get request, someone is making a post request, you are dealing with headers, you are dealing with forms. You need to handle everything with your request, because everything would be attached rather to your request object. Then your response does with you are piping out something, you are showing something to your users, like you want to show to your user welcome to this page or something. Then you need to use your response object. So to actually display that index.html page, we need to use our fs or file system call node module. So to do that, we need to call the helper fs function, which I call create read string. In order to do that, you would need to write fs.create read string. Then you need to pass it an argument. The argument should be the correct name of the file you want to show the user, you want to display. So you should make sure that you put the name well relative to the server.js page. So the index.html page you want to serve from our server.js or from our node app exist in the same folder. So since they exist in the same folder and at the same level, we would just need to write index.html. Then after the file system must have read the content of the index.html page, we want to show the user the result. So in order to show the user the result, we need to pipe it out to the response. Remember I told you the response actually contains what the user is saying. So you would need to write pipe res. So this is actually saying, please read the file from index.html. Use the file system module, core module, to read the content of the index.html web page. After reading it, I want you to pipe it out or show it out as a response to the user. That's how simple node.js is. So after creating the server and doing all this, we need to listen to the server on a particular port. Please, this is very important for creating node.js applications. So in order to do this, you would have to add .listen. I would probably add it on another line. So you can listen to any port, and in my case I'll be listening to port 3000. I'll add a callback function to it that consoles.log server started and listening to port 3000. So after this, you need to save this, and let's see if this actually works, and if it doesn't, we need to start debugging. And well, it's not actually difficult to debug node.js applications. So in order to run this, you need to run it from your command prompt. So the simplest way to run it is this. Actually, to run it, you need to run it from that particular folder that the server.js page exists in. So in order for us to navigate to that folder, in my case, since the folder is on my desktop, I would need to go to this PC, then click on desktop, then I can locate the folder, which is this node folder. Then up here I would just type cmd, which is I'm trying to call the command prompt here, and I'm trying to pass it the path of this node folder. So immediately I click on the enter key of my keyboard, it brings my cmd out, and it routes me automatically to that particular folder. Then to run the server, I would need to call node space the name of my server script, which is server.js, and press enter. And after doing that, you should see this message which you actually tried consoling.login. So you can see it, server started and listening to port 3000, meaning our server has started and is listening to any page you want to deliver from port 3000. So let's see if we'll be able to see our index.html page. In case there's an error with the page, you should see the error being logged in the console or on the console. So we just need to type localhost 3000. Wow, it worked. So you can see it says hello to me, node.js, making me go gaga. So if you've actually gotten everything step by step to this case, then I guess I should congratulate you. Welcome to your first node.js tutorial. Welcome to your first successful node.js tutorial. You might have been coding node.js before. I don't actually know, but welcome, good luck. Thank you for watching, thank you for following me. You could use the comment box below to give me suggestions, to criticize me, to do whatever you want to do, but I'm telling you, you will enjoy node.js. So I need you to follow my channel, as we'll be doing a lot on node.js. We'll be looking at Express, we'll be looking at Socket.io, we'll be looking at Path, we'll be looking at EJS, we'll be looking at a lot of node.js core modules, the B scripts, every one of them, and it promises to be interesting, it promises to be exciting, it promises to be gagalicious. Thank you for watching once again. My name remains Benga, in case you didn't get that from the beginning. Bye.